G'day guys, my name's Dean, but you already know that, and today I'm going to be telling you my top 5 things I've learned from this AFL season. Now it's been a crazy season, everything's happened, nothing has happened, and the first thing I've learned is that absolutely anything can happen in September. It's no coincidence we've seen the most even season in like forever since all these draft picks and crap have gone to the Giants and the Gold Coast. So anything this year can happen in September, if you get there that is. There's about 16 teams still in the running. I don't even know what's going on this year. I would not be surprised if we see the Demons make it through a couple of finals. They have a very strong midfield. I would not be surprised if the Dogs somehow turn it on in September if they manage to get their way back into the top 8. I would not be surprised if the Swans were to get back into the finals race. But again, you have no idea what's going to happen, and neither do I. Number 2, 2017 is the year of the comeback. We've seen so many comebacks this season. There's been 8 when teams have been down by 30 points, the last 3 against Richmond. And there has been, how many of them? 31 games where you've been down at halftime and you've gone on to win the match. That is an absurd amount. It is more than most other seasons, almost every other season. I think maybe 2007 was this close, but it's crazy. So if your team is behind in a game at any stage, whether it's at quarter time, half time, three-quarter time, or full time, never count yourselves out. You can still win the damn game because it's all about believing in the players. The third thing I've learned is that the score review system is actually working how it should. I'm sure a lot of people will argue that the score review system still has a little bit of kinks to it, and it does, because it doesn't have every freaking camera angle in the world. There's not some bullcrap camera that we can just put on the ball to find out whether it was touched or not. But for the most part, we've actually seen the correct call given on 9 to 10 out of 10 occasions. So I think that it is working in the way that we actually need it to work, and it's doing a pretty good job. So well done to the third umpires up there. Well done. Well done. The number 4 thing I learned is that the Women's League is an unresounding success. I was there at the first game between Collingwood and Carlton, absolutely packed out Icon Park. Didn't go to another game, but I almost ventured out there, but my team wasn't in it, you know. 50,000 attendees in the first round, thousands and thousands more girls lining up to play footy at Auskick, at junior footy clubs. It's working, everyone. It is working. And if you're one of those people who said it didn't work, you didn't like it, the skill level was crap, grow up. And they're not professional athletes. They played 3 times a week. They don't get paid $300,000 average wage a year, which is about to go up to like $400,000. Give them a spell. They're getting 5 to 10 grand to go out and make a start to something new. Poor call from you blokes. Who knows how big the Women's League can get in the next couple years. It's gonna be something to witness. So you watch it and you can be like, I was there from the start. But then if you're like a Giants supporter and they win the flag this year and you're like, I was there from the start, go home. Please, seriously, get out. And the 5th and final thing I've learned this season is that Richmond can't win it. Wait, no, we already knew that. That's not news. And the last thing to expect this season is to expect the unexpected. Absolutely anything can happen, whether it's this round, next round, whether it's in September. Carlton beat GWS at 16th place second. Who knows, maybe the Adelaide Crows will get knocked out in straight sets in the finals. Maybe the Giants will too. Absolutely anything can happen. Maybe Brisbane will go on a roll. Oh, well, maybe they're a bit far back to go on a roll. Maybe the Gold Coast Suns will go on a roll. They'll win every game from here on in, not lose a game in the finals, and suddenly Gold Coast are premiers. Who absolutely knows what's going to happen this season? I certainly don't. If you do, you're an absolute genius. Have a good one, everyone. Give a thumbs up. I'll see you all later.